What in the world?
Agatha!
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's.
Uh-oh.
Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
Huh?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride. Even death.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
The Bloodgate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
I don't know about this, if I'm completely honest. But like you said, what's the worst that could happen? I don't know. But okay, I'll do it.
This ominous-looking portal is known as a Blood Gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Bloodgate? Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you, as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
Ominous indeed.
Trial of the Elder Gods. Ashtur, I don't know how to say that. Open the way, okay. I guess, why not? This is going to be interesting.
Not what you were expecting, is it? There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtur.
Sarah, Caretaker, was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should have known.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference. Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Charlie?
The old gods are responsible for a great many creations, including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear. As the goddess of balance and order, Ashtur was sometimes called the giver of justice. That's what they thought, or at least her idea of one.
Your time has come. You were too weak for this fight.
This is cool. Why can't I perform it? Go here. Man, what the heck? Well, anyway, attack!
Your mother abandons you.
That doesn't sound very nice, does it?
I am impressed.
Compared to our girl, these hellhounds are nothing but mindless beasts. Don't hesitate to strike. They certainly won't.
Feel my call. Give some for the rest of us. Now that was something.
Good girl, Charlie. Oh, and you too, Hunter. You finished
Yeah,
this
don't forget
trial,
me.
But don't worry. The other gods are waiting.
Interesting. But I like it, that's cool. Okay, that's cool. Continue. That's cool, I like that. And I like the little comic book things you can get. Makes you think of Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. Which is one of my favorite Lego Marvel games, I guess. When there's only 3 to pick from. What in the heck? Just glided. Whoa. I'll take that.
This looks like it belongs.
Word of power. Usher's gifts allow magical locks and gates to be opened. Will allow you to access new areas of the Abbey and its grounds, which are unlocked by magical means.
Sarah was right to be wary of this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the Blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Ashtur for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
Blessings of the goddess.
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet. Good night, Hunter.
Well, that wasn't weird. Oh, we got a new gamma coil?
Is this thing on?
Yeah.
Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience. Again, that's Hunter to the forge. Thank you. Strange out.
Hunter, just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate?
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a we in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
If Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever's in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
I hope the two of you create something powerful. I want to stop Lilith quickly and decisively.
As I said, I'm sure it can help us. I just need to convince Tony to set his ego aside. His discomfort with the esoteric nature of the arcane might be a problem.
But Tony's eccentricities aside, I know you can make this work.
Right now, with the sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside. Approach the anvil, Hunter. We do not have time to spare. How may the Sorcerer Supreme assist you? Ah, this should be easy. By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The Cube of Nothingness. The Tear of Profia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the Sanctum's front door. Place is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within. It's probably not the object of power you were hoping for.
Got more coil for me? This should be quick. I'm pretty sure Charlie left the scanning coil in the hallway. Third stage. Got some upgrades for you, hot off the press. Or forge. I'm here if you need me.
Hey, Hunter. Got a sec to spare?
You moving into the Forge, Hunter? You've been here more in the past few days than I have since... ever. The Forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
You are bonded with a spirit of vengeance?
Damn, you're good! How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another, just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes. Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian Sofa.
It would be my honor to spar with the spirit of vengeance.
Wow, he's real excited. Never thought he'd get bouncy, but here we are. Okay, let's do this. I'll get Blake to set things up. Won't take a minute.
I will head to the yard. When you and Sparky trade places, what does he look like?
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chains. Kinda hard to miss.
She does not see it happening.
I did not mean to do that, but this is going to be interesting, I feel like.
The goddess must be busy.
Hunter, ready to get your burn on? I'm talking training with Ghost Rider.
Spirits of vengeance train the hardest. The time for punishment is here.
It looks like it's taken directly out of the comics. It looks so cool.
Like playing with fire, huh?
Hunter, report to the war room. We've got a mission.
I keep hitting the button you use to do that. Like I'm trying to run, so I need to quit doing that or it's just gonna get annoying. Because it already is.
Why, hello, Hunter.
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol works too, but yeah, I did. Now that Tony's finally starting to get a handle on his gremlin problem, I've been able to put Central to good use. Got a lead on some particularly gnarly Hydra operations happening in the city. But we need to move fast if we want to intercept them in time.
Then let's get going.
My thoughts exactly. There's just one problem, though. We seem to have lost our gatekeeper, Magic.
Lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared. Literally. And with no magic...
There's no passage to New York, or anywhere for that matter.
Now you see my problem.
Do not worry, Captain. I will locate and alert her of the team's needs.
There's that can-do, get-it-done, old-timey prophesied savior of humanity attitude I was hoping to see today. Still, you better hurry. Not sure how long Hydra will remain in their current position.
Then I shall make haste.
Yes, you hasten as much as you can, Hunter.
Must not...
I'm seeing the benefits of sparring.
Robbie, have you seen Magic?
No, but there were some pretty crazy energy flashes coming from the dorms a few minutes ago. It usually means she wants to be left alone. Trust me on that.
Thanks, Robbie.
Привет, Hunter.
This room belonged to the Scarlet Witch, did it not?
Wanda. It belongs to Wanda. Let me guess. You are to ask me to do the one thing the others value me for. Opening their precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something. Come back later.
It is never easy to lose a comrade. I know this too well.
We did not lose Wanda. We let her go. Before any of this started. Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft, the dark arts. She was trying to help Wanda control her powers. She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
No good ever comes from a book like that. Trust me.
Funny. You sound like Wanda. She was also afraid of her power. I can almost hear her scolding me for invading her privacy. But I've done far worse than to rummage through someone else's things. Far worse. And so have you. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. Until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
We will find her. I can feel it.
And just who will find her? Caretaker? The Avengers? Do not try to fool me with your false empathy, Hunter. I know Caretaker will never waste the resources looking for her.
Ilyana, just open the portal.
You are like an Avenger. All you do is take, take, take. You expect too much. Okay, I will open your damn portal. It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time. Perhaps Doctor Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic. No matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye.
Well, I guess we should get a move on then. I'm sorry if you're getting annoyed by me keep doing that ability over and over. I'm not meaning to.
Hey, for someone they just dug up, you look pretty fresh.
Thanks?
I take it you found our gatekeeper. Then let me explain what's going on. When Hydra isn't preoccupied with world-ending scenarios, they spend a lot of their free time terrorizing the citizens of New York through various low-level operations. It's fairly routine stuff for heroes these days, and worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process. Why don't you check the mirror table and see what we've got on our plate?
Why is this necessary?
I did the math. It would actually be faster for me to fly.
So what is stopping you?
The shockwave would shatter most of the glass in my approach path.
Ah, that is not good.
Yeah, I try to be considerate. Do not stray from path.
We're sending you straight to the coordinates Captain Marvel identified in New York. Dr. Banner has confirmed that the gamma signatures in the area match those of Faustus's weapon. We need to recover whatever intel we can if we're going.
Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off. Oops.
It's your time.
Let's get this going, shall we?
I am afraid you might not make it back from this one. I see not much has changed among the world's fanatics.
Hydra Immortalis!
Oh boy. Oh boy.
You're mine.
Alright, that hurt a little.
More lambs to the slaughter.
You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped with in our last encounter was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus.
Ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child.
To break my resolve.
We've almost got this. We just need everyone to survive.
I will aid you if I can.
Regroup and await reinforcements.
Hydra! The last thing we need is for that pompous buffoon to win today. Stop that, please.
With pleasure.
let's go. Okay, now we just gotta defeat the rest of the enemies, okay?
That should keep them grounded. Now let's get everything back to the Abbey for analysis.
Such arrogance. Our brave soldiers will never allow you.
Oh, shut up already. Take them down.
With pleasure. Who's downed? Oh. Well, I didn't realize that she got downed. I wasn't paying attention, I guess.
I'm back in the saddle.
Looks like her in the sky. And he's dead.
The light will carry you onward.
A true
Follow my lead.
You only add to your punishment.
How many times is that?
Our loyal soldiers aren't the simple punching bags you've come to expect, are they? Somehow these humans, these mere mortals, dare to stand against ye fearsome gods. All is possible with Mother!
Not bad.
The light is on our side.
Every little bit helps.
We will not fail. You bring about your own demise.
Keep trying. Maybe you'll get lucky.
No retreat. Pathetic. I am not doing so well.
Judgment come.
Shoot up here. I am impressed.
You have been judged.
You look taller on TV.
Not a problem.
We will never forsake her.
Y'all are going down.
I have felt this once before. Hail that! Weak, even for Hydra.
Well done. Seems like that's the last of them.
Last? There are more heads to the Hydra than you will ever comprehend, heroes. This is a minor setback at most.
Well, at least we don't have to listen to you any longer today. I consider that alone a victory.
Well done. If Hydra wasn't paying attention before, they are now. Stay sharp.
Count on it.
Was that Sabretooth?
Hello.
Whenever we foil Hydra's plans, an angel gets its wings.
I am not above celebrating the end of some real bad people.
The first person. Well, then there was Robbie's. Between these two. Carol, since I have more of a friendship with her, I guess. Pool lounging, sure, why not? At land at night, because that makes sense, you know.
You have that, I want to ask you something, but I'm not sure I should look on your face. Go on, ask.
What?
Does it feel like to fly?
Oh.
That's not it. You really wanted to ask if Captain Marvel can take you flying sometime.
That's exactly it.
Wonderful, if you do not mind.
I'll put you down on the list. You're the last Midnight Sun to ask. I'm actually surprised Blade wants some airtime.
Why would that surprise you?
You know Blade. He prefers to be on level ground. It's hard to be on your guard when you're dangling from someone's arms.
The Dangling Blade. That sounds like a comedic play.
That is a wonderful thought, and we can never share it with him.
Here, take this.
I could do that again.
Open the library. But it said I got something that was legendary, so I'm gonna check that out real quick. Oh no. Oh, the Brotherhood, like Magneto. I don't know if I should wear that around a bunch of superheroes. I don't know if it's like the best choice, to be honest. What's in the library that's so important? That's my question. Oh. That was the wrong way. That was the wrong way. This way. There we go.
I'm glad to see you're getting comfortable with the words of power, Hunter. If you're going to continue our little investigation of the Abbey, they'll be vital to your success.
Investigation?
A side project, but a potentially transformative one. With my blessing, Wanda was working to uncover what may be the most powerful
Just what in the hell do you think you're doing in here?
Standing in the library?
I've given you free rein so you could get back on your feet. But I never thought you'd pull something like this.
What is it you think I am doing, exactly?
Don't be coy. It does not suit you. I told you how hard it's been since we lost Agatha. Instead of letting it rest, you decide to reopen the wound?
Oh, Sarah, I never thought of this place like that.
Of course you didn't. And now, it's done. Why should I ever stand in your way?
That anger wasn't meant for you, dear. You know that, right? Don't hold it against Sarah.
She may try to mask her feelings, but you know she is struggling with what happened. Why are you hiding from her?
For most people, the captivating relationships of their lives are formed over a matter of days and years. Sarah and I spent centuries together exploring this world, fighting the darkness, watching cities and even nations form and then crumble. And yet we persevered together.
You still have not answered my question.
It may be difficult to understand, but she needs this time. Sending Wanda away, sealing the library, that elaborate memorial she conjured up. She didn't waste any time trying to bury what happened.
You are right. I do not understand.
It isn't up to me to reveal myself. It's up to her to accept what happened and allow herself to grieve. When that happens, we'll see each other again, but not before.
I trust you will do what is right for Sarah. So, what is it you are looking at here?
Yes, we should get back to the real reason I asked you to meet me here. Wanda's journal. The Abbey grounds have a great deal of history. Many of its secrets remain hidden, even after all this time.
Even to you?
Even to me. Wanda had taken to exploring the grounds in search of a strange energy we both sensed. Knowing that Sarah had no intention of waking you to investigate, Wanda felt it was up to her to take your place. Of course, being the clever girl that she is, her notes are written in an ancient, transient cipher that I've only just begun to understand. Have a look at the first entry.
If you can't read it, what makes you think I can? But okay. Oh, okay, apparently I can. I have to restore what I've taken from the altar. The damage I've done can only be reversed when all the elemental rods have been returned. I found 2 of those, actually.
I'm sure it still seems a bit cryptic, but Wanda was definitely onto something. If you remember my altar, that's where she was conducting her experiments.
An investigation that involves experiments. Why do I feel like you are going to get me into trouble?
Since when has that ever stopped you? Let's meet out at the altar. I'll try to do a better job of explaining from there. Charlie will show you the way if you've forgotten.
Let's go find the altar, I guess. Let's go. Come on, Charlie. Oh, I'm clearly going the wrong way. Open sesame.
Noble
Okay.
Oster guides my hand.
I will discover that real quick. What's over here? Anything? Hello, okay, words of power are gone. The one time I wanted to use it, you know? Okay. Let's see what you need. Hi, hello, how are you?
Like most things on the grounds here, there's more to this place than meets the eye. Do you remember the words I taught you as a child?
Are you going to make me say it?
Humor an old, dead woman.
Hocus pocus.
You haven't lost your touch, dear. The words may be simple, but these plinths won't appear for just anyone. Each represents one of the basic elements, their power activated only by the elemental rods they would normally be holding.
And where are the elemental rods now?
Scattered to the wind, unfortunately. A side effect of Wanda's experiments here.
Let me guess.
That's right. I want you to find the missing rods and return them here. Hopefully, as I decipher Wanda's journal, her notes will aid in the search.
But you have not actually told me what the greater purpose is here. What are we doing this for?
All in good time, dear. After what happened with Wanda, I'd rather you take things slowly. In fact, I don't want you overthinking this little project. There's no rush, and you don't have to help if you don't feel like it. But there is one more thing before I head back to the library.
An arcane key?
Just a little something. A token for your efforts so far. The key can be used to open that chest nearby. Like so many other oddities around here, those chests tend to appear before those who deserve them most. Make yourself that person.
That seems intentionally vague.
It's more fun that way, isn't it? I'll be in the library working on the translations if you need me, dear. Good luck.
So like I said, I found 2 already, but I'm making sure I place them in the right one, of course. This would be the water.
The old magic still holds.
I'll take this too. And I'm guessing you would be fire.
What was Wanda up to here?
So now I need 2 more. And is that a 4? Because if so, I'm pretty sure that's a reference to the Fantastic Four. Or it could just be like over-guessing or over-assuming or whatever you would like to say. Shaken mushroom. Take. Open. Huh. So what you want me to do? I see that something's going on with the Yelena. What is it? Where am I anyway on this map? Oh, I'm over here. Okay. Well, let's head back to the main building, I guess. Or do I want to open up this little area over here and keep looking?
The Goddess of Order approves.
Oh, a shortcut.
This looks like a fairy ring.
What does? What? Oh, yes.
There are cracks in this wall.
And I can't open
Must
it.
not be her purview.
I guess not, since I can't open it.
An elemental rod. I should take this back to the altar.
Yep. No. I'm guessing it's this one then.
And one more to go.
Is there another door around here? Because that's probably one way to find it. Here. The Shady Hill. Havens. Each haven can be used once. So what's the next rod? Earth? Am I gonna need to go spelunking in a cave? Huh. I may just check on the Elena, or is that how you say her name? I don't know. This place is so cool. Well, I ain't making it over there anytime soon. Another card though, I'll take that. Oh, Domino from the X-Force. Where would I find the next one? So am I able to head back to the grounds now, or do I have to go back the way I came? Oh. Namor, or whatever. So we found 3 of the 4 elemental rods, which is good. Sounds like water, that one sounds like air. Sounds like fire, that's cool. I guess we'll just head back now. Wait, where's that purple one I saw? It's in the library. We're going to go there real quick, actually. Which I think is this way. I got something as an accessory or something. Well, what in the world? I think I'm good.
Hunter, hello.
Oh, there you are. What are you doing in here? Well, I know this is your library and all, but what are you doing? Can I... Hello? Can I talk?
I see
there.
you found one of the elemental rods.
I found 3.
If you'd like to keep going, you may keep searching for more. Need something, dear?
The words of power.
Where did the words of power come from?
Well, I often call them blessings or gifts of the old gods. The words of power are actually powerful invocations tuned to the unique energies found in descendants of the blood.
And Caretaker used the words as well.
Of course, dear. Sarah used the words of power on the Abbey grounds just as you do today. Many of the areas you encounter that seem receptive to these spells are actually the result of Sarah's frequent undertakings.
You said something earlier about the blood.
In a world full of mysteries, the blood have managed to remain even more mysterious than most. They were an ancient race, said to be born of the Elder Gods. As I understand it, they were very strict about maintaining their bloodline. That's probably why you don't hear about them very often. And yet, here you are, one of their direct descendants.
Are there others?
It's quite possible. But even if there are, they might not even know it themselves. Somehow, I take comfort in that.
What they do not know cannot hurt them.
Indeed. Until we speak again.
Time to go nap nap. Sleepy bye, sleepy bye. Oh god, not the dream world again.
Can that really be you? Come closer. I want to get a better look at you.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good, bro. Okay, I'll talk to y'all. I'll see you guys in the next one. This is something for next episode, I feel like. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.